good friends. We're like.
But you were friends then?
No, it's more like, I would say like, so usually when people ask me who are your friends, it's a very small list of people in the industry, because I feel like a lot of things in the industry are fake, right? So you have to be careful with who you say is your friend, who you discuss like personal things with and stuff. So it's not like we were, close that we're discussing personal stuff and this thing. It was just, two rappers, rapping together.
But you had a relationship?
Yeah.
You had a conversation?
Yeah, a cordial relationship.
A cordial relationship?
Yeah.
And how was the cordial relationship when it happened, when it was going on?
It was all right. Nothing eventful. Just, let's make music or link up, make some songs, just make music, push music, release.
So you made music together?
Yeah.
What was the experience like making music together?
It was good. It was easy. It was just like, two people at like, very good levels, just going back and forth in some of the songs. It was always good.
So what happened? Why are we hearing all that we're hearing? And for the sake of this interview, please.
Yeah.
I would like to hear all sides here.
Yeah.
And all of this conversation is to finding peace and grace in the end. And this platform is also open to Odumodu Black, to come say his beats here. That one thing I'll do. But where did things go apart? Where did things fall apart?
I think it's just a matter involving a girl, so
always a girl involved.
some way, somehow, some lies were told.
There's always a girl involved.
Things escalated, and here we are.
Who's this girl?
I don't want to say her name,
Okay.
but like she's somebody that we had a thing in the past. So let me just say like the story, right? Like,
Go ahead.
so you get a context. In sometime in 2023, like June or July, we met like a girl at the same place at the same time, at the same event, and we were both interested in the girl, and both parties moved, to said girl.
They met the girl at the same time.
But as
In the
things
same
went
party.
on, me and the girl, we kind of had a thing for like a year, right? But we were in like a non-exclusive relationship where
Doesn't mean non-exclusive.
yeah, so she's like, she doesn't speak to me about other girls. I don't speak to her about other guys. So like we had like a mutual understanding. So
Like open
we
relationship.
were as close, but we didn't label it. We didn't say we were, boyfriend or girlfriend. We just had.
So she was allowed to date other people,
She was allowed to do whatever she wanted to do.
and you two were allowed to, you were dating
whatever
other
I
people while you were with her.
I don't know if I would call it dating. Dating is a serious word. Like
It's a serious
allowed
word.
to do whatever you wanted.
Do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay, like you call it.
Yeah.
So while that was going on,
Yeah.
and what happened next?
So 1 year down the line, she says, it's not going in the direction that she wants it to go. That the fire between us is dying, right? So she comes and says she doesn't think it can work out anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay, damn. Actually, I was even hot because I didn't expect it. I was like, okay, fine. Let's move our separate ways, right? We tried to move our separate ways, but like even after she said the fire dying and she would continue calling me like it was normal, right? We didn't have that breakup conversation, right? So we'll talk. At some point, I'll bring it up again. I'll be like, remember, you're the one that said you don't want this thing anymore, right? So we really need to, set some sort of boundaries. You can't just call every day like you used to call, right? We have to move on from it. But somehow she never really took those things seriously. Like whenever I say somehow we relapse into the same this thing, she's calling me again, we're back to speaking.
Back to fucking
all the time. And this one time I took her to dinner and we sat down, we ate, and we had the conversation again. I'm like, hey, I said this before, and somehow we're talking every day again. You need to be clear. If we're ending things, then we need to really create some distance, right? So that we can both move on.
So you were entertaining the attention while she was still calling?
I was, to be fair. I was, yeah.
You could have just blocked her off and said you didn't want to conversation.
So blocking people to me is like,
headline.
it's far to me. It's like So first things first, I don't have anybody in my past that had a serious thing with that ended up like
Messy
bad,
or something.
right? So every one of the people that were in my past I was super close to, right? Everything ended cordially, right? So for me, it's something that's important to me, right? For somebody that you have in your space, or somebody that you guys have been talking that knows so much about you, I don't feel like it's right for two of you to just
So you're saying you were
total
friends?
enemies. Yeah.
So that friendship continued, and that friendship also had romantic inclination with it.
No, as at that time, it was like, are you talking about before?
Yeah,
Before this
before.
moment?
Before. So as at the time you guys were doing whatever you wanted to do,
Yeah.
there was some romantic inclination.
Yeah.
I mean, you were having things going on. But after you said, oh, let's go our separate ways, you were still talking. You were talking as friends, but there were still feelings there, that you could probably take out to dinner and everything. I mean, if you don't feel for somebody, you would take them to dinner. So after that dinner, you had that conversation. And was it the end of it?
It seemed like it, because it felt like for the first time we went like two weeks without like constant communication, But at some point while she's traveled, she spoke to me about like, I think it was London or somewhere, and just telling me the situation of things. So it felt like, okay, we've created a good distance. It's not crazy if you speak to somebody once, in 1 month or something. It's like, okay, fair, we've moved on from people that used to speak every day. Yeah.
So when that happened, then what brought Odumodu? Do you know maybe she had anything with Odumodu at that point in time when you said, with her, but she could do other things?
So I didn't know that she was with Odumodu, right?
So she was with you and Odumodu at that time.
I can't say exactly. Do you feel me? Like, because I don't discuss those things, right? So if we're in a normal relationship, maybe I'll be like, oh,
maybe she started with Blaqie first. She was like, oh, okay, I like you, it happened. Then Odumodu still reached out to her. So she was like, okay, it's not like I'm serious with this one. Oh yeah, you wait. There's no magic between the two of us anymore. Wait. Then she went to do with Odumodu. Maybe when she got there, Odumodu and BlaqBonez both know. They knew that we are into the same girl, or we like the same girl, but Blaqie happened to take the girl first. So obviously, maybe Odumodu did not treat her the way she wanted to be treated. That's when she came back to Blaqie again, start chatting up Blaqie again, like, oh, we need to talk again.
When she wanted to be treated, like, how do you think she wanted to be treated?
Maybe she thought, she was not. Blaqie did not give that thing of, no, stop the niggas you're fucking with, and I'll stop the bitches I'm fucking with, then we're together. Blaqie still said, do your thing, I'm doing my thing. So she was like, okay, let me go try with Odumodu. Maybe there, if you go on one knee and marry me, treat me different, maybe say, oh, I want relationship, I want you to move in, I want you to come and stay here, like you're my person. Who doesn't want to be Wizkid's wife?
And I saw some
then it did not go well, then maybe she thought, let me go back.
And I saw some clips here and there. They were talking about that is somebody's pillow talking about somebody. I don't know who and who. So I can't really tell what exactly is the issue. So I'm just trying to. So maybe as it's talking now, we'll see. Guys, I can't find one on my earring. My earring fell. But I think this shit looks better like this.
It's only now recent things that men wear 2 earrings. Back then is 1 earring. Now, 2, they even dangle.
I swear.
Men even carry full handbag now. Hey!
As far as Hemis. When they see that this bag can buy
your whole generation.
Buy the whole village that the girl came from. The girl just keep quiet and we watch it.
I remember South Africans tried to drag my Porisa for that one. They were like, the price, Chomi, it's all about the price. Leave him. Like, yo, leave him. Don't talk. That bag is expensive. Like, allow Pori to do his thing and get it. Like,
It's crazy.
You're still battling with that earring?
Baby.
I guess it's a sign. Drop it, baby. It's a sign.
Think so?
It's a sign.
My expensive earring, guys.
Expensive earring, baby. Can buy the whole of Nigeria.
You're supposed to have South Africa. South Africa is cheaper than Nigeria. Real talk.